Again, we've had them a number of times. The group Bridge Builder Communities, dedicated to helping young people who are aging out of the foster care system in Richmond County and becoming successful adults. Jackson Drumgoole is founder of Bridge Builders, and he's joined by board chair Joe Gambill here to tell us more about the organization and the plans here for the future. Guys, thanks for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Jackson, tell us a little bit about the idea of how Bridge Builders came about.
Sure. Thanks again for having us.
Always.
The idea started years ago. Like I said, several of my family members were in the foster care system right here in Augusta, and I saw the pain and some of the suffering that they went through, and not one of them have ever recovered. And because they haven't recovered, I've never forgotten. And so we figured, why should any young adult have to raise themselves? And so we put together a community, like I said, what we call a community of care, where young adults can thrive and grow and get all the scaffolding necessary for a successful transition into adulthood.
And Joe, let's talk about some of the numbers here on the amount of young adults about to age out of the foster care system. What normally happens when that occurs?
You know, generally, when they reach around 18 years old, many of them become emancipated from the system, and they find themselves out in the world. They find themselves without resources. They're homeless. A lot of the bad statistics happen at that point. Mm-hmm. So we're going to come in, give them some additional life skills training, some additional parental type support, some education, and help them make a better transition into adulthood.
And to that point, Jackson, you mentioned tiny home communities.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so amazing community. So again, Joe actually doubled down. He was actually one of the chief architects of the project. So put together a phenomenal project with each tiny home is about 320 square feet. Mm-hmm. We're building 5 pods of 5, so it'll be 25 tiny homes there on the property. There'll be also a community building there to have all the supports where the life skills training, the mental health counseling, the workforce initiatives will take place. A little admin piece there. Right. But we'll also have on the site what we call cottage parents. So it'll be a 26th home there where we have cottage parents who will live there on the site 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide that extra support.
You can see on the screen right there kind of an idea of what we're looking at for this great community here. Joe, how can the community help out?
We are thrilled that the community has come in and supported us so well. We are essentially a $5 million project, and the community has rallied behind us with gifts from $5 to a lot more than $5. Right. And we are doing great. We are ready to start construction in the next few days. How can they help? Gosh, the best way is go to bridgebuildercommunities.org, and there is a volunteer page or some ways to contribute resources on that page.
And let's talk again about the location for where the tiny home village is going to be.
Correct. Yes, it'll be at Mary Street, so 1140 Mary Street. That's in the O'Harrisburg area, near the medical district.
Bridge Builders Communities, bridgebuildercommunities.com is where you want to go to get all of the information and help out if you can. Absolutely a great cause and something that we are very happy to be part of and help get the word out for too.
Thank you.
Jackson and Joe, yes.
So just as a clarification, that's bridgebuildercommunities.org.
Org. Did I say com? I meant org. Bridgebuildercommunities.org. Jackson and Joe, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you always.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.